Welcome back to the Opal Dungeon. I just got a package in. I don't have time to cut it right now, but you won't know that because there'll be no gap in the video. But we got time to look at it real quick. This is, let me show you what it is. It's from Opals. So as you may or may not know, Opals has a website where he sells opals, opal rough, and that stuff. And he has auctions on there, as well as buy it now and other options. He has everything from Lightning Ridge to Cooper Pedy to Lambina to Mintaby, depending on any given day. If you watch this channel for very long, you know I have a love-hate relationship with Lambina. Let's just say Lambina hates me, and I would love for it to work out. So we're going to give it another try. Here's a dark one. Just going to look at these really quick. That one. I didn't pay a ton for these. I won the auction at, I believe, $100. But the goal is to try and see if we can't get one or two of these to turn out. Actually have a win on Lambina. I'm not seeing anything terribly promising right now. There we go. There we go. There's some color. All right, there we go. There's one. I'll have to look at these a little bit closer when I get a little bit more time. So that's the Parcel. They all have a little bit of color in there. They all have a little chance. And then included with it was this little gift. A Cooper Pedy. Oh, come on, get out of there. Two little pieces of Cooper Pedy crystal, it looks like. Jimmy. And right there, I ought to cut a nice little stone. This one. Again, I mean, it's a little teeny. I mean, that one right there is probably less than half a carat as it is, but or maybe half carat, 3/4 of a carat as it is, but it might cut a beautiful little pointer, couple little bonus items. Anyway, the goal will be to see if we can't get some of this Lambina right here to cut into a stone. So stay tuned. As soon as I get some time, we're going to cut it. No, I don't think. Oh, yeah, it was. Here is the deal. I looked at these a little bit closer. Some of them look better than they looked in that initial look. Here's the little freebie gem that was tossed in. We're going to cut that one. I think that one's pretty obviously going to turn out a nice little pointer. Maybe up to a carat if I'm on my game, but probably not. 0.75 I'm predicting there. But that one should cut a stone. If you've watched my channel, you know my battle with Lambina. I love the gray base. I love the colors. Lambina is primarily greens and blues. At least the Lambina that I've cut. But it tends to be super tricky on the cuts. It tends to lie to you where the color bar is, or at least deceive you. And you go chasing it and it wasn't there. It went someplace else, and it dips and dives and wavers and wobbles. But I just grabbed 4 pieces of the 8 that were in that parcel. Every one of them's got color. Every one of them looks like it gives us a chance. If we can get 2 of these 4 to cut us a stone of a carat or larger with a brightness of B3 or better, I'm going to say we got a smoking deal on this parcel. So that's the challenge. 2 of them to work out, a carat or better, and they got a face. That's the difficult thing. So let's start. I'm just going to start at random. This one should be a given. That one's going to probably end up in a earring if it matches this another stone. But let's start here and see what we get. This is the one that stayed in my hand, so we'll start here. This is probably about a 2.5 to 3 carat piece to start out with, so it's pretty small. It looks like the colors bar is right there on that face on the top. So we're going to take it down from here and see if that's right. See if we got color bar all the way around. It looks like we should. See it peeking through right there? Let's see if we can start out by getting a 1 carat. That's almost got to be either a round or a square. Well, let's start. I'm just going to start by, see right there, it almost already decided to break our heart. The color's there, but not going across. Color there. Maybe it's there. Okay, we're going to go straight in from the top and see what we got. Just a little bit, just enough to peek, because this color bar is thin in places. We don't want to go any further than we have to. If it doesn't have enough thickness to get the sand out, it's kind of pointless anyway. You see what I'm saying about this Lambina? The face is there. The face is really good there. There, where it looks like it should face, nothing yet. Go a little bit further. Stupid lights in the way. Nothing. The lights are out. No one's home. Check that side. So if it won't face on this face, what you're stuck doing is trying to get a little pointer off of that. Or off of there. And those are little. I'm not even a half a carat. Okay. There's the littlest bit of color starting to come through. We're going to square this up on the back side. We will dop that up and see if that actually pulls color through. When we get a little bit further down, it shows that it should be there. I think this is going to be one of those diving color bars. But that's all the further we can go without dopping that one up. The next one we pick up is this little gemmy piece. How do we cut that? I was thinking about making that the dome, but it's kind of funky. I think the face is better right there. There's our face, there's our base. That one needs to be dopped up. But we should cut something out of that. Now this one is probably the trickiest one. If it's going to work out, it's gray base. This might be a good example of how these color bars can be super tricky, but see the color bar there? Run it right there diagonal. What does it do over here? Well, it disappears on us. We don't know. It's just my experience with Lambina is that's what it likes to do to you. So I think we go down here into this top, trying to expose that color bar down there. it is. Still trying to come down to it. Bar right there, you can plainly see it. Is it going to pop out on the top? You must be a glutton for punishment. That color bar says that it's right there. Just peek into it right there. Okay, there's a little bit of sign of that it's there. Is we can tell from here that it doesn't come all the way through. It just sort of disappears in the middle. How far does it go? Give it something to dopple against. Right there. Put that on a dop stick and work it down slowly and see if we can't coax the color bar out of it. It looks like it might be just on this side right here. But we're right down to it. Thin, thin, thin. Okay. There's 3 ready to dop. What do we got here? There was one of these that I thought was going to be pretty straightforward and cut. It's Lambina. It always wants to face on the narrowest, most worthless face. Where you actually have enough surface area to cut a stone out of it, doesn't want to. There, it looks like we should be hitting the color bar. It faces there and it's there, but it only goes into about there and then quits. It only goes in right there and then it quits. So I don't know what you're supposed to do with a color bar like that. It goes in about 2.5 mils and then just dies without ever giving you enough of it to make you want to we have a face there. It's fairly directional with its decent brightness. We just not try to get in, because the largest face is that. If we could cut a stone there, we'd have a point. But that's what's wanting the face for us right there. So, I mean, you can look at that and see nothing. And then looks like it comes through there. Anywhere but where you want to face it. Maybe. Alright, well there's a sign of color coming through all the way across that face. So again, we're going to dot that up and see what we can get. How do we want to face it? Almost needs to face. Thing and take the smaller stone there, or do we try for a larger stone here? Face straight on. So you turn this face up, you get on an angle it faces, you get this one on an angle, that angle and it faces. But I don't know if we're going to get it to face straight on, except for perhaps that's the closest we can get to straight on face, that little stone right there. Side of the stone. I don't know why I keep buying Lambina. It never wants to just cooperate and cut a stone for you. There is the face, right? So directional. There's our stone. I don't think we have a choice but to go for that one right there. And we might slice it since it's thick enough. Slice it right there and see if we can't get 2 pointers out of it. Second guessing that. Because I'm seeing a little bit, enough in there that it might be worth going a little bit further. So directional. You can't, there's nothing that makes you just definitively go, okay, that's where it's at. top it up. I think there it is. That makes our choice for us. There's our stone right there. We'll dot this side up. That side right there or that side right there, and obviously you can see that's the face we want, so we're going to dot that one up right there on that back. Okay, we'll be right back. Alright, these are the three that I think are worth our time to chase. The other ones I just don't think there's enough there to warrant running out the video. And in no specific order, start with this one. Looks like it's obviously wants to be a pushing cut, maybe. It looks like the color is better on this side here and not as much in that corner there. What are we going to do? Question is, did we pick up any color on this side right here? Is it worth even chasing that side? See what I'm saying? This side right here doesn't seem to have a whole lot of color in it. You can see what shape it's wanting to be. So let it be what it wants to be. Ready for the next wheel. Next, this one. Alright, what shape are we going after here? What shape, what shape, what shape? What shape? You see, it's a train wreck. There's nothing we can do that doesn't lose some points. You're gonna shoot me, but well, the sand right there, that big sand spot's gotta come out. That's all gotta come off. Time we get that sand off, we're no longer have a prayer of getting the carrot out of it. is looking less and less promising. From that face right there, we look good. From anywhere else, there it is. Let's proceed. Sand spot is killing us right there. Turn it into something. I think that's as far as we want to go on that wheel. So let's get our jammy little cougar piece. Hopefully I can't mess that one up. That was pretty obvious what it wanted to be, so we won't fight it. We'll take that one to the next wheel as well. Just as well start here where we finished. Back to the four sides. Start rolling the dome in. Quite perfect on our shape. Ready for polish. little teardrop. Looks like we're not quite perfect on the shape, are we? Downside is look what the nose drops off on the tip of our. From this angle we look clear, but there's not a whole lot there on that, so be careful. Alright, see what we got there. Ready? Sorry, bumped the camera. I'm afraid that the little Cooper Petey is going to steal the show. Polish. we ended up with. First, let's look at the little outsider, the Cooper PD piece. It is 0.75. It is yummy. It is a beauty. It's small. I wondered almost as I was cutting it if it would fit in there. Dang, take a little bit off the length and there's the first one for that earring piece. Possible. 0.75. But a beautiful little bonus piece right there. Thank you, Tommy. Can't go wrong there. So I said that the metric for determining whether or not this was successful or not was 2 of those pieces cutting to a carat or better in usable stones. Well, I just weighed them. This one right here, 1.000 on the dot, on the money. A bit directional, as you can see, not a lot there, and then bam. But when it hits good. Not the worst thing in the world. I think that is definitely a usable stone. At 1.000 carats, we just came in under the wire. Look at that, red and green. Can't complain about that. This one right here, the teardrop, maybe not quite as bright, but, and it's still got that little thing on the tip right there, 1.009. So, what I think if that was set with a little prong right there at the tip, and I actually have some settings coming that might be perfect for, if that could be set the way it is, we got 1.009, 1.000, 0.75, $100 parcel of Lambina. Yes, I would say that that was a successful parcel. We got 4 pieces left to cut. I don't know if they'll be better or worse. Actually, we've got these 4 pieces left to cut. And they look to be more of the same. They are challenging. If you are up for a challenge, if you like to get kicked in the face, buy some Lambina. If you don't want it straightforward, but you want to have a chance of have something that really hits good, has beautiful colors, buy some Lambina. But we will call that a win. Like and subscribe if you would. Tell me which of those is your favorite. 1.000, 1.009, and 0.75. 3 little beautiful stones. Thank you.